Alright, that was Miriam with Easy to Be Hard. Next is Errol doing something.
Good evening, everyone. Whoever is out there, I think this is our 11th open mic this semester, which is wonderful. I hope you continue this next semester, make it bigger, brighter, whatever. So good to see all of you out here tonight for this, during this crucial time. You know, so welcome to Blowing Green, right? You know what happened in the last couple days. Update with the news up here. The banner's 10. Nothing has moved. We expect something to happen. How much we'll see. Our friend Manuel we have taken the photos, so we know what it is before, and we will see what it is after. No promises. I don't know what's going to happen. I wrote the lady and she didn't reply, so let's see what happens. Today the president announced that we're going to be fighting Afghanistan because war is just and you have to kill to be killed and all of that stuff. So 4 weeks from now when we see you, things might have happened. We don't know how many more will be killed by then, but we'll see. 4 weeks from now, 5 weeks from now, we'll meet again in the new year of 2010. All right? Just an introduction to read what is dissent. All right? It says, this was a quote from Susan B. Anthony, who said, "Cautious, careful people always casting about to preserve their reputation and social standing never can bring about the reform." Okay, I'll start over again. People who are cautious, careful, always casting about to preserve their reputation and social standing never can bring about a reform. Those who are really in earnest must be willing to do anything or nothing in the world's estimation, and publicly and privately, in season and out of season, to avow their sympathy with despised and persecuted ideas and their advocates and bear the consequences. Susan B. Anthony said that. Martin Luther King says, "All we say to America is to be true to what you said on paper. Somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of press. Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is the right to protest for right." All right. And then, I've been looking at this poem for a while, but I just decided that I'll do it tonight. For those of you who don't know, I was born in the Caribbean, and one of my, in fact, the most enjoyable music I like is reggae music. Reggae music is my music, and I think we've lost the sound.
Maybe because.
Oh, there. Come on.
Got it?
Thanks. So anyway, this is a poem from a gentleman. None of you probably know of his name. His name is Benjamin Zephaniah. He's in England. He's of Caribbean descent, but he lives in England. He's a British citizen. And he's a rap poet, he's everything. He was invited to speak at Oxford, he turned it down. Not speak, to spend a semester there teaching the Oxfordians how to write poetry and that type of thing. But he didn't go. So anyway, this one poem I picked up is called "The Wrong Radio." Wrong Radio by Benjamin Zephaniah, and it goes like this. My ears are battered and burned, and I have just learned that I've been listening to the wrong radio station. My mind has been brutalized, now the pain can't be disguised. I've been listening to the wrong radio station. I was beginning to believe that all black men were bad men, and white men would reign again. I was beginning to believe that I was a mindless drug freak that couldn't control my sanity or my sexuality. I was beginning to believe that I could not believe in nothing except nothing at all, and all I ever wanted was to get you and to do you. I've been listening to the wrong radio station. My future has been blighted. I am so short-sighted. I've been listening to the wrong radio station. I was beginning to not trust me. In fact, I wanted to arrest me. I've been listening to the wrong radio station. I've been dancing to music that I can't stand. I've been reciting commercials to my girlfriends. I've been trying to convince myself that what I really need is a sunbed and a mortgage and some hairspray, the kind of hairspray that will wash my gray blues away. I've been trying to convince myself that I could ease my conscience if I gave a few pence or a few cents to a starving baby in Africa, because African babies need my favors, because Africa is full of dictators. Oh yeah, globalization will bring salvation. I've been listening to the wrong radio station. I thought my neighbors formed an axis of evil. I want to go kill people. I've been listening to the wrong radio station. I'm sure I didn't inhale, so why is my mind going stale? I've been listening to the wrong radio station. I was beginning to believe that all Muslims are terrorists and Christian terrorists think they existed. I really did believe that terrorism couldn't be done by governments. Not our government, not white government. I just could not see what was wrong with me. I gave hungry people hamburgers, you see. I was beginning to believe that our children were better than their children. Their children would die from terrorism, but I couldn't hear their children call, and a child from Palestine simply did not count at all. What despair. No children, I was not aware. I've been listening to the wrong radio station. For years I've been sedated, and now I think I'm educated. I've been listening to the wrong radio station. And every time I got ill, I took the same little white pill. I've been listening to the wrong radio station. When it started, I was curious, but then it got so serious. It was cool when it began, but now I really hate Iran. And look at me, now I want to make friends with Pakistan. I want to bomb Afghanistan. And I need someone to tell me, where the hell is Kurdistan? Yeah, you can be my ally for a while until I come to bomb your child. And I'm sure there's a continent called the Middle East, and I think I can bomb my way to peace. I've been listening to the wrong radio station. I've been listening to the wrong jams. I've been listening to the wrong beat. I've been listening to the wrong radio station. I've been listening to the wrong tones of the wrong zones. I've been listening to the wrong radio station. I've been listening to the wrong voices. I've made such mad choices. I've been listening to the wrong radio station. I've been listening to spies. I've been listening to lies. I've been listening to the wrong radio station. I needed to know what some pop star somehow was having for breakfast. I needed to know that it was no longer working class. I needed to know if the stock market rose 1%. I needed to know if I had a ruler to give me confidence. I needed to know that my life would improve loads if I had an operation in my nose. I needed to hear that DJ say, "Good morning, good morning." I thought he was there just for me. I loved the way he would say, "This show was sponsored by..." Ooh. Oh my, oh my, oh my. He made me cry. I've been listening to the wrong radio station. Can you dig this? I put myself on a hit list. I've been listening to the wrong radio station. I'm laughing and I'm crying and I'm watching myself dying. I've been listening to the wrong radio station. Listen to him, can you hear? Listen to her, can you hear? Listen to it, can you hear? Listen to me. Keep this frequency clear. Tune in, drop out. Thank you. And before I go, I have one last thing. I got something for you, and you got finals next week or this week?
Next week.
All right. Well, for some of you, you're supposed to catch that. Catch that thing, please. You can read your fortune in there. All right.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. There you go, man.